Hi guys, it's Shayla. Welcome back to my channel. As you can see by the title, this video is going to be about my experience with EF Ultimate Break. So before we get into this video, I just wanted to let you guys know that I do have a promo code with EF Ultimate Break. If you are considering booking your first trip with them, you can use my promo code BAShayla100. I'll put it somewhere on the screen, and that will get you $100 off of your first trip with them. So yeah, let's get into the video. Okay, so I have my notes here to make sure that I don't miss anything, but if you guys do still have questions, you can comment them down below. Please don't be hesitant to ask anything because I know I'll probably miss something. So yeah, let's get into it. Okay, so the first thing is, what is EF Ultimate Break? EF Ultimate Break is a travel agency for people 18 to 29, and it does not have anything to do with school, but that's just the age range that you have to be to travel with them. So EF Ultimate Break has over 65 trips that go literally all over the world. Anywhere that you want to go, they probably have a trip that goes there. EF is also a group travel agency, which means you'll be traveling with a group of people, and you can book your trip alone, but you will make friends while you're on the trip. Just because EF Ultimate Break is a group travel agency does not mean that you have to travel with someone. You can travel alone. There were so many people that traveled alone on my trip, and literally you will make friends. Like, don't be scared to travel alone if you don't have anyone to travel with. I went with my best friend Zael, and we had so much fun, but we also made so many friends. So the next thing is, what does EF include? EF is ultimately worry-free in every aspect. They include your flights to and from destinations, your ground transportation, your hotels and hostels, your breakfast at most hotels and hostels, as well as your tour directors. So how do you pay for your trip? You can make interest-free payments months leading up until your trip, or you can pay it all at once. So everything that I just said is included in the price for your trip, and you can also pay for excursions that you want to do while you're in the cities that you go to. When you start paying for your trip, you pay $150 down for your first payment, and then you can start paying gradually leading up to your trip. So I booked my trip in August of 2018, and I went on the trip in June of 2019, and I had to have everything paid off for my trip. I had to pay the full price by a month before the actual trip. So a month before your trip, you are going to be added to a Facebook group specifically for the people that are going on your trip. It's going to have your tour director as well as the person that will help you if anything goes wrong on your trip. I forgot what they're called, but they're going to basically help you with anything you need, and they give you emergency numbers if something were to happen, and they're just super helpful. So in this Facebook group, we got to talk to everyone that's going to be traveling with us, and we also got to know each other. You don't know who you're going to be traveling with until you are added to that Facebook group. So it's really nice to get to know each other before you just go travel with all these random people. So on our Facebook page, our tour director also offered us more excursions that were not on the EF site. She offered us 3 excursions, and one of them was to see the play Wicked. The second one was a bar crawl, and the third one was a cabaret show. I went to 2 out of the 3. I did not go to see Wicked. The bar crawl I did go to, and it was so amazing. Like, after the bar crawl, literally everyone just got so close. We went to, I think, 5 different clubs, and we stayed in a group for the whole thing. And I think one other EF trip joined us that were in London. I loved it. Everyone just got so close, and we really made friends that night. So I really recommend, if that is an option for your trip, to go on the bar crawl, because it was absolutely amazing. And the cabaret show, you guys should go check out my Paris vlog to see a little bit of that. It was so fun, and it was awesome. Like, I've never experienced anything like that in my life, but it was so fun. I absolutely loved it. So about the actual traveling, you guys will get on a plane to go to your destination, and you guys will meet up at the airport, usually in groups, and then you will be taken to your hotel or hostel. And if you guys have been watching my channel, then you guys will know my experience didn't go like that, because we missed our connecting flight and we actually had to fly out later than everyone else, like a day after. So I can't really say much about that, but you guys will all meet up at the hotel and kind of get acquainted with each other. And you guys will also have a welcome dinner. If you guys are traveling with someone, then you guys will be traveling together, and you guys won't be on like different flights or anything. You will be together during the whole travel process, I believe. So don't be worried about that. And you guys also will probably be rooming together, because when I booked my trip with my friend, we were in the same room, but we had only hotels on our trip. We didn't have any hostels, so that might be kind of different for trips that you stay in hostels. But we had a hotel room and we booked together, so we stayed in the same room. Okay, so the next thing is free time. When you're on these trips, will you have enough free time to go off and do whatever you want? And the answer is yes. When you're traveling with EF and you get to your destination and everyone is together, they will basically do a rundown of everything that you need to know about that city. And after they do that, it's basically yours. Like, the world is your oyster. You can go wherever you want and do whatever you want to do. Unless you booked an excursion in that city, that's the only time you have to worry about staying on a schedule, because they usually have a set time that they leave to do the excursions. So that's the only thing you have to worry about. But other than that, you have all the free time in the world to go all over the city and do whatever you want to do. They provide metro tickets for any kind of public transportation that you may need to get from A to B, and it's just super easy to go off and do what you want in those cities. So an important thing that most people want to know about is safety. I would just recommend to follow any safety rules that you currently follow in the US, in any other country that you go to. I think EF is a very safe program to travel with, and I know if you're like 18, parents may be worried about you going on a trip like this because they don't want anything to happen to you, but I think EF is super safe and they know what they're doing, so I don't have any complaints about safety. So my overall experience with EF, I probably already mentioned in my previous videos about traveling with them, but I think EF was an amazing experience. I went on the London and Paris excursion trip, and it was the greatest time of my life. Like, I'm not even being dramatic. It was amazing. I got to see so much and do so much and made so many friends in my group, and it was just amazing. Like, I can't stress that enough. I think the main highlight of my trip was, of course, seeing the Eiffel Tower. Like, I've wanted to see the Eiffel Tower in person in Paris since I was 10 years old, and that was just such an amazing experience for me. But the moment that I knew that I was like, wow, I'm in another country, like, this is crazy, was when we came from the tube into Piccadilly Circus in London. That was the most amazing experience ever. Like, it was so lively, and there was music playing, and there were just so many people standing around, so much to do. Like, it was crazy. It was amazing, and that is an experience that I will cherish forever. If you guys have not watched my previous 2 videos about my experiences in London and Paris, I would highly recommend that you guys watch them. I'll put them at the end of this video, just so you guys can get a taste of what EF Ultimate Break was like for me, and how many cool things that I saw and did. Like, it was just amazing. I can't wait to travel with EF again. There are so many trips to choose from that I probably won't even be able to decide. But yeah, I definitely recommend traveling with them. Like, 10 out of 10 would recommend. So yeah, I guess that is all I can think of for right now. I know I didn't get everything in this video. I know I missed a lot of stuff. So if you guys have any questions at all, please comment them below and I will respond like super quick. I see them as soon as they come through. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. And again, if you are considering traveling with EF for the first time, use my promo code BAShayla100 and yeah, get $100 off your very first trip. I really hope you guys enjoyed and I will see you next time. Bye.